Scorpio, welcome to your March 2019 reading. I'm Gemstone Tarot. This is Valentine, my cat, who is turning her back to the camera and snoozing as any good cat should. Okay, Scorpio, 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 Sun, Moon and Rising. What? Oh, God. The energy, because Mercury's retrograde, and sorry I'm a bit late with this reading, so by the time I got the reading out, it's new moon in Pisces today and Mercury's retrograde. The energy that's come up for every single sign, I've done 8 signs I think so far, and the energy of people returning into their life is massive. Almost whether you want them or not in a way. And in your case, I'm not sure if you do. But let's keep having a look. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Yeah, there's some anxiety around about it. And some reluctance. Whoa. Now, Mercury retrograde, of course, with the retro part of it, some of it is there being a almost a chance for a do-over, or at least a deep analysis of a situation for a second time. You have extremely mixed feelings about this, Scorpio. Overall energy card, the 10 of Swords in reverse. I know. Now, I like it in the reverse because when it's in the reverse, there is a process of healing and of these swords dropping out. But nevertheless, someone stuck them in there in the first place, and there's 10. So you do wonder, don't you? Yeah, underneath it, the Chariot. It's the Cancerian card, but it's also the card of conflict. It's a kind of a healthy conflict. It's in the upright. But nevertheless, this is a bit like when you're torn between two eventualities, you know, blah, 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 do this, do that, do this, do that. No, you don't. Yes, you do. No, you don't. Yes, you do. Like that, going on almost between your ears, almost like a kind of anxiety floss. Some of you feel trapped by a situation with somebody. It could be that you've broken up and got back together on more than one occasion. And I just don't know if you can face it again. That's the kind of energy I get. Over here, where can we start? 8 of Swords. A feeling of being trapped by something, a feeling of being held back by something, and a feeling of not being able to escape your own thoughts. And for some of you, it could be with the Chariot, that feeling of knowing that this relationship is potentially difficult or toxic, but not being able to stop thinking about that person, which is why you've got this slight conflict set up. Let's take a clarify. Yes. You know this person did you wrong, Scorpio. Yeah, and it wasn't how you wished it would be. You may have broken it off. You may have distanced yourself from this person, but not actually because you wanted to. For the 8 of Swords, Justice in reverse, you could have been dealing with a Libra, but more importantly, Justice in reverse is a sense of unfairness, or at least karma just not quite being right for you. And that card really does say that to me. Now, I would like to say to you that there won't be any messy edges with this, but I think there will. That's my honest outlook on this. Love and life is very messy, Scorpio, and our feelings, especially with the Chariot. And I know you're a fixed sign and you're ruled by Mars, and I know that Scorpio has an awful lot of emotional control. They can be very decisive when they want to, you know, bring that curtain down on somebody. They can, but you're also a water sign, Scorpio, and you feel more deeply than any of the other signs. So sometimes you find it hard to forget somebody. They may come back. I really get a slightly obsessive. They come back into your head and you're like, oh my God, what do I have to do to put this person out of my mind? You know, because I've got the 9 of Cups in reverse. It's like, this is not what I want. Well, you're going to be tested with it this month. Mercury goes retrograde sort of today, really. Yesterday. For the rest of the month, it's retrograde in your fellow water sign of Pisces. And you have the Eight of Cups in reverse. That is a card of walking away, or someone walking away from you. It's kind of a relationship breakup card. And it's in the reverse. And when I get that in the reverse, there is a karmic return. So your mettle will be tested. Whichever way you want this to go, you will be tested with it. Let's just get a clarifier for that. And it feels like that. Some of you dealing with a fire sign or someone very charismatic. Got the King of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius traditionally, but for me, mostly someone very, very confident. Someone with the gift of the gab, someone who can almost borderline be a player, but is certainly charismatic, attractive, sexy. Sometimes the charisma is the thing. Bit irresistible maybe, in lots of ways. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This person may come and confess that they have the feels, that they've caught the feels. But this is somebody you're already involved with, or you had a fling with, or something happened already. I'm going to take a Brian and Wendy Frood actually for that. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. The Lady of Faith. Now, the Lady of Faith is protected by armour. You can see it on her head. You can see it on her shoulders. It's just in the heart chakra area that she is unguarded and open. This may be the way to go forward with this, Scorpio, to be guarded as much as you can be, because there is a natural need to protect yourself. Clearly there was unfairness, there was some bad behaviour of some kind, there was difficult karma, there was Ten of Swords in reverse. It is in reverse, so you have healed, well, you are healing from this. Have faith in your own ability, Scorpio, to be able to root out the bad ones, is what I'm going to say. You will be tested, and your faith will be tested, and this person will test you somehow. You don't want to go shutting your heart down or your heart chakra, even if you're not willing to take this person back, because that's your heart, and that's your heart and soul, and that belongs to you, Scorpio, and nobody else. And also, just because you remain open and vulnerable in the heart area doesn't mean you have to let everyone pass the line. Now, obviously, that's up to you whether you let this person pass the line or not. You will know. You've got the Death card in reverse, which is your card. This definitely had you all upside down. You know, if I'm doing a private reading for somebody and they get their own card in reverse, I know that was really challenging. Oh my God, Scorpio, what happened with this person? Look what I get for a clarifier. Death in reverse. Death in reverse. Wow. Right, I want another Brian and Wendy Frood. For those of you that really don't want this person, yes, in your life at all, you may have to summon psychic protection. You know how some people can do a cloak, you can imagine a ring. If you Google it or you go on YouTube, there's lots of different people for free telling you how to do that, okay? We get the Hero. This is fierce protection. You're going to be caught here between the Lady of Faith and the Hero. You can be both. You can fiercely protect yourself and remain vulnerable and open so that love will be able to find you in the future, okay? You don't want to shut down. Shutting down is not... Even if you don't even want to see this person, even if you don't want to accept their calls and you're going to block them completely, which of course is entirely legitimate if that's the way you feel, if it feels that threatening, you can still remain open at the same time as keeping that shutter down. Your heart stays open, the shutter goes down, okay? It's finding that balance with the Chariot between being the emotional, deeply loving and loyal Scorpio that you are, and what went on with this person and how you're going to deal with it. Now, you make a lot of progress. First of all, we got the World in reverse, which is the ending of a karmic cycle again. Also, this person turned your world upside down somehow, no question. With the Death card in reverse twice, World card in reverse, no question. You were rinsed somehow, okay? You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and for me as a reader, that card means you won't be single for long. You may not want anybody, you may be completely burned by this situation, but please don't close, that's the biggest message, please don't close the heart chakra down. Lady of Faith. Nine of Pentacles in reverse means you won't be on your own forever, okay? It's not who you are, you're a water sign. Lovely. Queen of Hearth and Home. This is nice, it's someone who makes a home wherever she goes. Now, sometimes, Scorpio, we need to make our home in a very difficult area. Sometimes we make our home in heartbreak. So we are heartbroken, but we feel it, we sit with it, we experience it, and we stay open. Lady of Faith. That's what the healing process is, and that's what you're undergoing in March. Now, like I said, this person will come in to test it. The universe sometimes throws you a bone in that way. It's like, how much have you healed? Let's have a phone call from that person. Let's have them turn up on your doorstep. Let's have an email from them, a DM, whatever it is. There's going to be something. They're popping their head above the parapet and they're dialing you in somehow. Then I get the Magician. And I don't know how to feel about this. I feel like that's them. For me, it often represents Gemini and Aquarius. Either way, let me get a clarifier. Yes. Yeah, that's them. That is them. Coming at you like a wrecking ball, as Miley Cyrus says. What do I get for the Magician? Okay. Four of Cups in reverse. They're coming at you with emotions. That is not necessarily now, but in the past it was your kryptonite. We are water signs. I'm a Pisces, you're a Scorpio. Water signs are run on emotions. This person's going to come at you with emotional declarations. The other card I get for them is the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but more importantly, there's some element of codependency on one side or another, you know, probably on both sides, if I'm honest, which is the nature of codependency. These two people are chained to each other in front of this Devil. This could be a very sexual relationship, or it may have been in the past, or just a relationship with a high degree of control, emotional control. These kind of relationships, which I suspect is a karmic relationship, are hard to move on from. They're hard to defend yourself against. You will have a rocky ride, but you will be successful. You get the Six of Wands, which is the victory card. Although this person drives you to distraction, don't forget to feel the feelings that come up alongside it. If you can help yourself, don't block it. You may want to block them, but don't block yourself at the same time. Important message. Don't block yourself at the same time. The universe is looking to help you out this month, Scorpio. This beautiful Pisces new moon today is, yeah, very healing for you. This person is going to throw you a bone though and try and tempt you. Yeah. Chuck Spezzano, love cards, Scorpio. By the way, please do subscribe to the channel, Scorpio, if you haven't already. Hit the wiggly bell and then you'll get my pick a card readings when I go live and my daily readings as well. Yeah, okay. Trap. This is where they throw you the bone and try and get you back in the trap. okay? That's the Devil card. Doubt. This is where they prey on your doubts. You kind of already know all this, all right? Scorpio's like the emotional detective. You're already aware of the dynamic between you. But so what? It's difficult for everybody when it's you that's involved, isn't it? Other people can say what they like from the outside, but when you're experiencing it, it makes it doubly as difficult. Then you get grace, which is some kind of deliverance. Very few of you may decide to give this another go. There is deliverance there. The majority of you will decide that you can move beyond it with faith. That is the most important thing. Lady of Faith. And that is the Six of Wands. I like this reading. It feels very spirited. I also have the Two of Wands, which is the card of moving on again. It feels like love is available to you, faith is available to you, renewal is available to you, hope is available to you. Let's have a couple of Romance Angel cards as well. Yay! Oh, Scorpio. Finding it really hard to talk since Mercury went retrograde. Okay. God. Right, first of all we get TikTok. And this is just a reminder that there is no time on this. Even if you've got back together with this person 5, 6, 7 times, you're still on your healing journey, okay? It makes no difference. Sometimes it takes multiple times to get to that Six of Wands, okay? But I feel like March is the month you crack it. Release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. Let go of control issues. That's being the Lady of Faith. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Do not shut yourself off, Scorpio. So do please subscribe to the channel, and do also, if you want a private reading, have a look what's available in the description box. Hit the like button and I'll see you soon, Scorpio. Namaste.